Hey, it's Wendy Alane Wright Smith, talent manager at WAW Entertainment, with more helpful tips for you on becoming a successful actor. So a question that people ask me all the time is, how can I book more acting jobs? And there are several ways you can book more acting jobs, but I'm going to give you the information that I give my signed clients so that you have access to top Hollywood information. The first thing I would say is become so good at auditioning. You really have got to become adept at auditioning. Auditioning is totally different than what you've learned in college about acting. It's also different than what you do on the stage when you're performing in a play or working. Auditioning is a skill in and of itself. It is a very specialized technique. And you have got to become the master of the audition room. Until you become the master of auditioning, no one is ever going to see all that amazing acting you do in your scene work classes and in your theater productions and whatever, because you can't get past the guard in the audition rooms. So I suggest you become highly trained at auditioning. And there are audition classes all over Los Angeles that you should submerge yourself in. It's not just enough to take acting classes and on-camera, scene study and all that stuff. It's important to learn how to audition and the art of auditioning. Margie Haber is the most prolific. I don't even know how to tell you. She is the best trainer for auditioning techniques by far of all in Hollywood. And there are also numerous other people to train with. I love Melissa Scoff. She's a casting director who's cast over 100 films and television shows, and she is an amazing trainer for taking cold reading, figuring out how to break down the scene and make it a reality, make it feel like it's really happening with quick choices, profound choices. I just think she's amazing, and I send a lot of my clients to study with her. Her name is Melissa Scoff, S-K-O-F-F. If you look at one of my blogs that talks about, I have like a list of acting schools and school people to train with, and you can go to Secrets of a Talent Manager and look it up. I'm going to give you some classes right now that I suggest to my actors. I have 30 actors that I have signed, and I'm just trying to look and see. I love Doug Warhit. He's an amazing acting teacher. How about Killian McHugh for on-camera commercial, Terry Berland for on-camera commercial, Francine Selkirk for on-camera commercial. You want to learn, listen, there's something unique and special and amazing about you. And every person has something amazing, special, and unique about them. The purpose of an audition is to be able to bring that quality that's so special and unique about you right to the forefront. You have to know what that is and bring it right away. When you're in a commercial audition, it's something you bring within seconds. You just lead with it. You don't try to go into an audition and be what they want you to be. You have to know who you are, what you have that is special, and come in with it and say, this is what it is, and lead with it. And then they can decide whether it fits their product or not. And when you're doing an audition for a theatrical piece, it's important that you've defined what is unique and special and strong about you, and you've brought the parts of you that are unique and special into the character. You're bringing the parts of you that are similar to the character into the reading as well. And you're making choices about what the character wants, what the character needs, what's at stake for the character, what the character's going to lose if they don't get it, what the relationship is between you and the character that you're reading with. And you have to make all those choices. It's so much more, it's so much different if I say the line, I really like you. If I just say the line, I really like you, but I'm not saying it with a choice behind it, and choices mean, why am I saying this line? What do I get if I get what I want? So let's say I hate this person, but I don't want them to know that. So I cover my real feelings up with, I really like you. And underneath, I don't really feel that way, but I'm trying to feel that way. Or let's say I really need something from this person. You know what? I really like you. I just really like you. And I'm doing that because I really want something from you. What you're thinking behind the thought is what is the choice is really about. Okay, so what you're thinking deeply inside you, what you really mean that you're not saying, those are choices. It's not play the obvious thing on the page. The actor laughs at this moment. It's not because every single person will come in and laugh at that moment. It's to find out, why is the actor laughing? What are they covering up? What are they pretending with that laugh? You make the choices interesting. The actor's laughing because they are not telling you the full story about something and they're keeping something to themselves. Or they're being condescending. Or, you define why the actor laughs. Make it mean something. All those things are things you learn in auditioning classes, So I just highly suggest you take audition classes. Don't just come out here and study theater and study improv and study acting scenes. That's important and you have to have it. But no one will ever get to see that part of you and those abilities if you don't learn how to master the art of auditioning. And that's crucial. The actors who are successful in Hollywood and who make it know how to audition. Because your job when you come to Hollywood is 95% auditioning. You work like 5% of the time. You work for a day, maybe 3 days on a film, a day player, 5 and under. You have a guest starring thing. It's an arc for a week. And then you're out of work. What do you have to do again? Find another job. Audition. You audition more than you ever work until you're a working actor that can support themselves with their career. But most actors don't get to that point. Most actors are struggling actors who work here and there and have to work some other business to pay their bills. So you've got to become adept at auditioning. I've said it 34 times. I think you get it by now. If you don't get it, oh well, that's your fault. That's it for now. WAW_Wendy. If you want to find me on Twitter. And WAW Entertainment on Facebook. Keep checking back. I always have important tips for you, and I'm happy to share them with you. Talk to you later. Have a great day.